Just a little bit of a chat here between Harbhajan and Andrew Symonds.
He definitely did a lot of it on purpose last year. I think if you look at the blokes that the guys that he spoke to, I think he did it because he knew he'd get some sort of reaction and some sort of response.
And now it looks as if Ricky Ponting is involved.
When we went there before in the one-day series, they had this fight fire with fire sort of slogan or whatever you want to call it. So their appearance was they were never going to back down to our sort of aggression and that sort of thing. I just think from a few of their players making a stand or trying to make a stand, it just created tension. And I think when things got hot under the collar, I think we react better than they do when things do go real bad.
They're just speaking to Harbhajan on his own. And very clever, the umpire here, just putting his hand over his mouth so we can't think what he's actually saying. A little gesture of put his hand up, and he actually said, seemed to me, sorry about that, there we are, that's it there.
The bad blood between India and Australia has hit boiling point as Harbhajan Singh awaits a hearing that could end his tour of Australia and ultimately leave him on the outer with selectors. The man known by fans as the Turbinator is alleged to have racially abused Andrew Symonds while batting midway through the day's play.
It's going to come down to where you need to draw the line and where the individuals draw the line and not get carried away.
The allegations come off the back of a fiery one-day series in October where the Queenslander was twice subjected to monkey chants by the Indian crowds.
The fallout from the second test between Australia and India has rocked the cricket world after spinner Harbhajan Singh was banned for 3 matches.
The board will appeal to the ICC to review the decision of the match referee and suspend its operations till the appeal is disposed of.
The tour's back on, but it appears the tension hasn't eased all that much.
The ban imposed on Harbhajan Singh is totally unacceptable.
Charged with calling Andrew Symonds a monkey. Harbhajan's team this time was all legal. Inside Adelaide's Federal Court building, everyone looked out of place. Andrew Symonds supported by bleary-eyed witnesses Matthew Hayden, Captain Ricky Ponting and Michael Clarke. Harbhajan and Sachin Tendulkar flanked India's manager in front of New Zealand Justice John Hanson. International cricket and the rest of the Australian summer stood at the precipice of more chaos until the decision was reached. Harbhajan not guilty of racial vilification but obscene language, the 3-test ban replaced with a $3,000 fine.
We all make mistakes, so with the time you learn about life and things which you regret later on. I shouldn't have done that, but I'm not someone who like a god, I'm a human. People make mistakes. I must have made mistakes, and I'm sure I'm learned from my mistake.
The so-called Monkeygate controversy wasn't the only sour moment of the test. The match that turned into a 5-day thriller had its fair share of the unsavoury.
It's got to be plumb, absolutely plumb, and the quicker delivery, slightly quicker on that occasion, has done it. Harbhajan Singh, someone stop him, he's halfway to the fence himself.
The length once again was perfect. He pushed Ponting onto the back foot, but Ponting did get an inside edge.
That's out, big edge. Well, there's a big noise there, and I reckon Steve Bucknor's the only one on the ground who hasn't heard it. He's gone! First ball! He's on a hat-trick! Yes! That opens the door.
Michael Clarke standing there surprisingly. I don't get that at all.
If I had time again, I certainly would have walked off the field when I was caught in slip. But I think you learn from that. I guess only being 27, that's certainly part of cricket, but more importantly part of life. As a captain, there's nothing I would have done differently. A couple of us probably, and we probably could have walked. There's a few bad decisions that happened in the game, and a few of us probably could have walked a second earlier than we did, and things like that. But they weren't. There's nothing drastic that we needed to change.
There's no way that's LBW.
Only one team was playing with the spirit of the game. That's all I can say.
Absolutely no doubt about this match being played in the right spirit, yeah.
You know, I've played my cricket very sincerely and very honestly, and that's the approach my team takes on the field, and I expect that from the Australians as well.
Got him! Yes, he has! That's a big one! So Harbhajan's gone, Clarke's done the damage, and it's 8 for 210. Pressure, pressure, pressure. It's gone! He's on a hat-trick! Traction forward, it's spin and a straight. He doesn't want to go, but that's out. Gone! It's over! Clarke's done the damage, Australia win! What a performance! 3 wickets and an over, 16 on the trot. He hasn't gone yet. He's out. There's no doubt about that. What a test match. From day 1 to day 5. And the hero in the end is...
The negativity to come with that. So, and I think at the same time a lot made of little things that necessarily wouldn't have been made. So I think the reality is it's all done. It's all done and dusted. You take those experiences away. You look forward to the challenges again against the same opposition. And I guess we all know it's going to be tough cricket. So make sure we're ready.